It's 2 days to go till we start our trip to Everest Base Camp. I've just had my first altitude sickness tablet, so I guess it's really going to happen. And why am I going? Well, for me it's a chance to put my personal philosophy into practice. I like to think I'm a journey rather than destination type of guy, and I believe goals are there to set the wheels of life in motion. And the goal of getting to Everest Base Camp has certainly put a lot of wheels in motion. I've had the chance to get fit. I've had the chance to find out how crooked my hip and spine are. I've met a lot of great people, and the learning opportunities that'll come from seeing different people and places during the trip itself are endless. My only worry is that people have the chance to find out a bit about me too on the trip. We've been training for this for many months. Lots of walking, swimming, climbing stairs. The most horrendous part has been the weekly trip to Bukit Timah Hill, where we climb the Widowmaker stairway. But all this has been under the professional tutelage of our fearless leader Peter, who after all this training, I think he's very confident now that we'll all get to Everest Base Camp in one piece.
I think I've got big problems with this group. They're just not concentrating on the task at hand.
Yes, why am I going to Everest Base Camp? I'm going because the opportunity was there. And I'm here in Singapore, and the chance to do something outside the box at 55 is just, why not? There's no more chances to say I'll do it later, or I'll do it next year, or I'll do it tomorrow. When you're 55 years old, you have to do it when you want to and when you can, and grab the opportunity. So that's why I'm going on this trek. I'm looking forward to it. Am I fit enough? I won't know. Am I mentally prepared? I don't know. But I'm going to start the trek, and if I don't get to Everest Base Camp, that's okay as well, because I'll be on the adventure, and that's what it's all about. So I'm looking forward to going, and it's going to be good. It's going to be a test of physical stamina, a test of mental stamina, and it's just going to be great. I'm looking forward to going to Kathmandu and seeing another part of the world that 5 years ago I thought was out of my reach. So that's what I'm looking forward to seeing and doing as well. I'm looking forward to doing it with Steve, who's been my life partner for over 35 years plus, and that's great to share a new adventure with someone after being with them for so many years, and I'm excited about doing that. I'm happy that my children are happy for me and just encourage me to continue with these adventures and allow me to step out of their lives for these few years so that I can create some more memories, and I'll be forever grateful to them. And I'm thankful for my family who support me and gee me up and say, yeah, you can go for it. So I'm walking for all of you guys. Hope I don't get any blisters, and really looking forward to it, and looking forward to the photos when it's all over.
The time for talking's over. I guess it's time to get my backside in gear and head off on the long way up.
So we had a 5 o'clock start this morning, packed our bags, heading off to Lukla, got to the airport for a 7:30 flight. 11 o'clock we left after the fog finally lifted. Short half-hour flight into Lukla, magnificent. We had the Himalayas on the left-hand side, just staring at us, greeting us as we landed into Lukla, one of the most bizarre airports in the world. Nervous, but the pilots landed us safely. Yeah, we're having lunch now in Lukla and then are heading off on a trek. So see you on the way.
Good morning. We're at Pat King, the end of the first day, morning of the second day of the trek, 2,600 metres, and I'm struggling. Bed's doing fine, and we're off to Namche Bazaar today, up at 3,400 metres. So we'll report in there. I can tell you here it's very cold, so up at the top it's going to be horrendous. Bye. Good morning. Well, we made it to Namche Bazaar, which is at 3,300 metres. It's probably the most strenuous physical activity we've ever done, but we're sort of feeling now, well, we've done all that, time to go home now. We've got another 4 odd days, I think, till we get to Everest Base Camp. So yesterday from our base at Namche Bazaar, we climbed up another 800 metres to the Sir Edmund Hillary School and had a look there, then back down to our lodge as part of the acclimatisation procedure to help us as we get higher. So today we head off to getting close to the 4,000 metre mark. It's starting to get more interesting, light snow falling. It's getting close to the snow season in winter, so we hope to be in to Everest and out before the snow comes. So we're just packing up our room at the lodge now before breakfast, and I'll just show you a bit and then I'll show you the view out our window. 3,800 metres. Today we're up to the 4,200 metre mark. Long trek uphill, of course, yesterday. Light snow falling, and we're looking at getting colder. And here's a bit of a shot outside our lodge, some of the scenery around here. Good morning. We're at Pirachet. We're at 4,200 metres. It was a bit of an effort yesterday. We've lost two of our group of 14. We're down to 12. The altitude and the cold got to them. They've had to take them down to send them down. The rest of us are all suffering from various stages of coughs and headaches and nausea and aches and pains. So today we head off on we're climbing 700 metres up to 4,900 metres today, and I think today's going to be a real tough one for a lot of people. But if we can get through today, well, it's Everest Base Camp tomorrow afternoon. Our daily routine is usually breakfast about 7 o'clock, on the road about 7:30, 8 o'clock, break for lunch, and then we usually get to our destination about between 4 and 5 p.m. We then huddle around the fire in the dining room until tea's ready about 7 o'clock, and then we're usually all in bed by about 8:30, and we try and sleep, which is very difficult at these altitudes. But yeah, so we'll see how today goes. Well, hello. As I was talking yesterday, we had our climb to 5,000 feet last night. One hell of a climb, and very difficult, with down about 60% oxygen at that level. A lot of people got sick at the end of the climb, headaches, nausea. Usual altitude sickness symptoms, and I got over very well. No headache, not sick, no nothing. So that was great. And that was at Labochi, which is our base before heading off to Everest Base Camp. Unfortunately, during the night, my lungs decided that they had other plans, and they refused to do breathing for me a number of times during the night. So the outcome of that was it was decided that I best descend. And today a couple of guys brought me down to where the hell am I? Sign out there. Dingbotchi, that's right. I'm at Dingbotchi down at 4,200 metres. So the symptoms are supposed to decrease or disappear. And meanwhile, Bev's gone off with the rest of them today up to Everest Base Camp. So I won't be seeing that. But still, the reason for coming was the experience of the journey. So I definitely had a journey and some experiences. So Bev and the rest of the group will be arriving here tomorrow at this lodge, and so they'll pick me up as we head back down all the way to Lukla to get the plane all the way back to Kathmandu, get the plane all the way back to Singapore. Well, here I am, back at Kathmandu. Not exactly where I expected to be today. Better, and courtesy of a helicopter ride from 15,000 feet, and I'm back here at Kathmandu with acute mountain sickness and fluid on the lungs. But the doctors expect that to clear up the next few days with some rest here, so I'll go back and check with them on the weekend. Meantime, I've got a quick text message from Bev, obviously from up the top, and she and the rest of them have made it to Everest Base Camp. So I'll hear all the story when she gets back.
There we go, Everest Base Camp. But I didn't make it. I was too tired. I don't mind. Next morning, I missed Everest Base Camp. I was just too exhausted to go another step. So the next morning, I got up at 5 o'clock in the morning, rugged up and climbed Kalapatar. And that was a 2-hour climb up and a 1.5-hour climb down, where we could see Mount Everest as well. So that was my achievement, to make it to Kalapatar, which was 5,500 metres above sea level.